Hello friends, this is from Sukhmaniimmigration Services, Brampton, Canada. I'm a regulated and licensed Canadian immigration consultant. Today's video is very special because today express entry draw happened. What are the details? What is the complete analysis? I will share everything with you. Before that, I request you, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. We talk a lot about Canadian immigration news, update, tips and tricks on this channel. If you like the video, share it with your family and friends. Do watch till the end. I share a lot of important tips on Canadian immigration in this video. So before saying anything, today's video I'm starting with a small story. A story wherein a big machine actually got broken. The factory owner, called all the engineers. They tried to fix the machine, it never got fixed. So they called upon a very renowned engineer. And that engineer came, he saw the machine, put one screw in that machine and machine started working. Asked for his fees of $1,000. $1,000 fee, pinched a little bit to the factory owner. He said, you did put just one screw which is costing just $2 and you are asking $1,000. He said, no, screw is not costing $2. Screw is costing only $1. $9.99 are for my knowledge and my experience, which screw to put and where to put. So that is the importance of analysis, experience and knowledge. So my friends, if you want to just hear the good talks, you can listen to all other videos. But if you want to hear and know the analysis and complete information, this is the channel to be in. So let's get started. Latest news on express entry is that it's Honorable Minister Sean Fraser, our immigration minister, shared that the express entry draws are resuming from mid-July of this year. So express entry draws are already happening. The difference is in express entry draws, only PNP draws are happening. No federal skilled worker, no federal skilled trade, no Canadian experience class. So these draws of federal skilled worker, Canadian experience class and federal skilled trade will be happening from July. That's what Honorable Minister said. Now, second important news which Minister mentioned was that timeline will return to 6 months. The service standard timeline will return to 6 months. So you will get to know quickly about your express entry results. So which is also a great news. Now, I want to share with you some important information, right? When I say information, data, you can find it all over. Internet is filled with data. But information is when you get the data, processes, and then you make decisions. So many times I see, people come and tell, what is the point of seeing the, express entry results? What is the point of looking at the PNP draw results? So people are not very convinced on looking at the draw results. So I have a question. You keep looking at the shares, the history of shares, you keep checking the share index, you keep checking the market, you are not even trading, still you are checking it. The purpose is when you are trading, you have the background knowledge. Similarly, draws and draw results are very, very important for you to understand so that you can take a good decision. Now, coming back to the point that before COVID, PNP draws were rarely held. I am talking about 2019. So most of the time there were only federal skilled worker draws, federal skilled trade draws, but PNP draws rarely happened. But what happened after COVID, particularly after February 2020, starting from March 2020 till September 2021, almost 1.5 years. Mostly draws were CEC draws. Why? because when March came, government put travel restrictions. Nobody can come from outside to Canada. So government thought, let's make people who are here permanent. And that is why lot of CSC, CEC draws, Canadian Experience Class draws happened. TR to PR came. A new pathway came. It was a temporary pathway. It has finished. It will never come again. Minister has also made that clear, right? So that also came. That also is there. The purpose was they have to meet the quota, and they met the quota, exceeded the quota, because the people who were here in Canada on a temporary basis, they were made permanent under CEC. And this happened from March 2020 to September 2021, which is where CEC draws happened. I am backing all the information with the data, and I can share that data with you in the description. You can check yourself. So last CEC draw happened on 14th September 2021. After that, 14th September 2021, no CEC draw happened, no Canadian Experience draw happened. And the focus of IRCC shifted to PNP draws. So since September 2021 till now, all the draws which are happening are PNP draws. So it is very important to understand what has gone back in the background. So if you know the history, you can make a better decision in the future. That is why it is important to understand and make a complete analysis on the draws. So till now, PNP draws are happening. Now coming to the draw which happened today, before that, one important thing I want to share with you, and that is CEC draws in 2021. If you look at this information, this is the entire 2021. In 2021, starting from January to September 2021, you can see more than 100, almost close to 100,000, right? 99,000. 99,000 people were provided ITA for CEC class. That's how the quota was met. And my friend, please see the draw which happened on 13th February 2021. 27,000 invitations were given, and the score was just 75. And all these draws were CEC draws. The last CEC draw, as I mentioned, happened on 14th September 2021. So this is the data in front of you, right? And I'm talking here only of 2021. CEC draws started in March of 2020, and they kept on happening till September 2021. Now, coming to the 9th express entry draw which happened today, and the draw number is 2021 221. So let's look at the draw. Here is the information from the government website. So the draw happened on 27th of April, which is today, and today only I'm bringing this video to you with complete analysis. So let us see this information in a better form. So highlights of the draw is 27th of April 2022, Wednesday. The draw happened. 829 candidates were invited. Only PNP candidates were invited. And CRS score, cutoff score was 772. This score was 10 points lesser than as compared to the previous draw which happened on 13th of April. So one important thing I want to tell you here. So these draws are bi-weekly draws. So every other week the draw happens. So this draw happened on the earlier draw happened on 13th, now is 27th. So bi-weekly draws happen, and here is the tie-breaking rule. March 24th tie-breaking rules will apply on this. So this is the highlight of the draw. Now, one important thing is that, as I already shared with you, this is a PNP draw. So which means express candidates, federal, skilled trade, CEC. Nobody is called. All are zero. Federal skilled trade, federal skilled workers, CEC, everything is 0. Only PNP candidates are called. This is again from the government website. And now let us do the maths. So what happens? PNP programs are two types. One which is express entry linked, other one which are not express entry linked. So those which are express entry linked will give you 600 points. So if you deduct those 600 points, you will get the real score of the candidate. So CRS cutoff for the real last candidate was 772 and the PNP gives you how much? 600. So 600 points from PNP. So if you deduct that, the score without PNP was 172. So that was the actual score of the candidate. So this is the importance of PNP. Now, past 18 draws. So here is this is again from the government website. So I'll share the link with you. So you can see past 18 draws, line by line, you see everything is PNP. The same information I have presented in the tabular form, in the graphical forms, because graphs are easier to understand. So here is the graph and this is how the graph looks like. So green bar which you see is for Canadian experience class. 14th September 2021, last CEC draw happened, green bar. After that, everything is blue. All blue bars which are showing PNP draws. So this is what you can see, 18 express entry draws. As I said, all the draws happen bi-weekly and they come only on Wednesday. So here is the 18 draw analysis. Everything you see from 15th September 2021 till now is PNP. Now, one more thing I wanted to share with you is CRS distribution. So CRS distribution is what? CRS distribution happens when you make your profile in express entry. So after you make a profile in express entry, you get a CRS score. So when you get a CRS score, the other people also like you make express entry profile, they also get the CRS score. So the distribution of that CRS score, how is the distribution and how many profiles are there at the moment? So I am bringing to you the latest information as of today. And this is again from the government website, 27th April. If you see 27th April, the maximum number of candidates are between 300 to 400 CRS score. And you have to go up to get your chances. So you can do that with the help of PNP. And total number of candidates in the express entry pool as of today are 200, more than 200,000. So that is the number of candidates as of today, April 27, 2022. Now, last thing which is very, very important to share with you is what to do when you are sitting in the express entry pool. So express entry pool is your time to do a lot of work. It is not a swimming pool. You can't relax in it, right? You have to do a lot of things. Don't waste your time because the chances are your number may come. July is the time when, already minister announced that the chances are it will come up with the federal skilled worker draw, federal skilled trade draw, Canadian experience class draw. So if you are sitting in an express entry pool, you can do following important things. What are the things? Get your documents ready. You have given certain information and that information has to be backed by your documents. If you do not have the documents, arrange the documents, arrange your job letters, arrange your salary slips, arrange all the documents which are required, right? Check language test score results. So language test results, popularly known as IELTS, there are CELPIP also, but IELTS, if you have taken IELTS exam, so after 2 years it expires. So check when you were last given the IELTS exam, and if it is expired, go for a new one. Get police certificates. Police certificates are very, very important for those who have a huge travel history because you have to get it from different countries. It takes time and energy and of course money. So another important thing, when you make an express entry profile, you get a job validation code, express entry profile ID. So that job validation code is the code wherein you can go and apply for the jobs. If you get a job, you get a PNP nomination, your score boosts up and you get the chances. So you have a job validation code, search jobs, try to apply for a job. If you get a job, things will be altogether different. And try to improve your score. You can do it by learning French. You can ask your spouse to take IELTS exam, right? Go for ECA. All these things you can do to boost up your score. Keep your profile updated, right? If you have done some education, if you have done something extra, your work experience has improved, make that information in the Express Entry profile. And another important thing is settlement funds. So when you are sitting in the Express Entry pool, you have to show certain settlement funds, right? When you are coming here, that settlement funds depends upon how many people are coming from your family or how many people you are there in your family. So you have to show certain dollars. You just can't beg that money from someone. You just can't borrow that money from someone. It has to be your money, and you have to show a trail of that money so you can arrange that settlement funds. And lastly, one important thing which you can do is you can subscribe to the channel if you have not done so far, because we share with you a lot of information about Canadian immigration. And if you need any other information, you can reach out to our office. Our office is in Brampton, Canada. Email IDs and phone number are shared here with you. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. Thank you very much for watching the video. Thanks.